Hey everyone, Frosty here. I wanted to showcase a build loadout that encompasses the assault rifle, but in the category of assault rifles is not an assault rifle. And I really wanted to bring to light this weapon that I've really overshadowed. And just something like the Slugger, in the past where I was not the biggest fan of the Slugger, I'm now a huge fan of the Slugger. Well, now today we're talking about another weapon that I really didn't care about, but now I'm really starting to gravitate more towards, especially with wanting to use an assault rifle playstyle. And the thing about it is as we have assault rifles in the game, such as the ones that I'm going to be more or less comparing, maybe contrasting against, the one that holds my attention more that I want to be good is things like the Adjudicator and the Tenderizer. Now with the Adjudicator, I've been very open to saying this. I think it just needs to do about 90 base damage and maybe 5 more extra shots per magazine to equal 30 ammo capacity per mag. And on top of that, you have the Tenderizer that honestly, it feels horrible. I'm just going to be very clear. It feels absolutely terrible. So with that being said, let's dive into this build loadout, and just to make sure everyone understands, this is a loadout that I find best for my playstyle, and feel free to look at other variations. Tell me about other variations that you'd like to see with this build, or that you guys currently run, or maybe something that maybe I just didn't think of. Feel free to post it down below, but let's dive in. So, starting out, obviously, as the title and thumbnail is probably showing, the Las-16 Sickle is the energy-based weapon that I honestly call a assault rifle, really. And obviously, it is an energy-based weapon. Now, here's the thing that I really like about this weapon, and it has basically unlimited ammo. Now, you're going to say, hold on, this weapon does 55 damage, has a high fire rate, very low recoil, but Frosty, it has 55 damage. I know, hear me out. Obviously, if we want to compare it to we'll start with the Adjudicator, 80 damage with a recoil of 40 and fire rate of 550, with an ammo capacity of 25, or the Tenderizer from the Polar Patriot Warbond at 60 damage for 35 capacity, 10 recoil, and 600 of fire rate. They both feel terrible compared to the Las-16 Sickle. Now, the unlimited ammo part, it's up to you if you want to make it unlimited. Now, here's the thing. What you'll see here is that when shooting this weapon, you have a bar in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen when equipping this weapon and firing it that you just don't want to overheat. You don't want to exhaust this weapon. If you do so correctly, you will never have to reload. Now, you only get 3 magazines with this thing. Essentially, I'm just going to call it a magazine, so don't crucify me on that. But I'll just say it's magazine. But I never really even got done with... I've never really exhausted all ammo in this weapon. So I'm just laying down just absolute destruction on Terminids with this weapon. And I absolutely think that you guys should give this weapon a try. If you've already given it a try, if you don't like it, tell me why. If you haven't given it a try and you want to give it a try, then look no further. This is a great video example to see how I like to use it. And I think you should gravitate and try this weapon out until they fix the actual assault rifle class. Now, accompanying the primary here, I also like to use the grenade pistol as my first choice because, well, with the Las-16, this weapon allows me to plug the bug holes, allows me to do AoE damage, allows me also to do a lot of damage to a medium armor weapon because the Sickle doesn't do so well against medium armor. Now, some of them it can penetrate, others not so well. And you have to prioritize the build to allow you to do that. Now, a nice variable, if you're like, I don't really want to use the grenade pistol because I'm going to use the impact or the G12 frag or something else entirely to plug bug holes and whatnot, I would probably say the P4 Senator. This would be my other weapon of choice for this build because you can help deal with the medium armor penetration. It's very good. This weapon is so good. I highly recommend this weapon as well within this build variant. So for me, because the P4 Senator allows you to do medium armor penetrating, this would be my secondary choice. But first, I'm going to go with the grenade pistol with this build loadout. Now, next up is the G23 stun. Now, I know you guys are probably seeing a trend here from the other builds if you guys are returning to this video from other videos, right? You're starting to see kind of a formula here. The G23 stun is a phenomenal utility tool. It is just a staple now into my build, like the impact grenade was at one point. But this weapon, or this special grenade, is so solid that it's really hard for me to really pass it up on other builds. But I will say, though, what makes this build loadout that I'm discussing, there's a lot of variables, right? You guys can do whatever you really want with this, right? You don't have to do the stun grenade, right? You could do the G16 impact. You could do the incendiary impact. You could do the incendiary if you guys haven't unlocked the polar patriot, and it's still going to put in work. It's just a play style difference, right? That is all I see. I've seen several times where I would have picked the incendiary impact or incendiary versus the stun grenade because my napalms were down, or maybe I didn't want to go napalm strike on my airstrikes, and I went, on my hanger stratagem, and I wanted to go airstrike or maybe orbital rail cannon, right? This is what I would have substituted out for. But for the sake of this loadout of what I like to run, what I think is the best at this current moment is the stun grenade. This thing puts in a lot of work for the build. Now, we're going to hop over to the stratagems. Starting off for me is the expendables. I really wanted the quasar cannon, like, even though I said in previous video where, the quasar cannon is still good. I'm sorry. I have to redact what I said. It's okay compared to the expendable. The eat is just too good. I find myself having an abundance of eats in the missions or the hell dives that I've run with my teammates, and it's just a solid choice. I'm 2 to 3 hitting Bile Titans in the crown area. I'm 1 hitting your chargers. This is just consistently uptime for me because of the way that I'm playing the game, the play style. Even in the heat of battle, where every micro mechanic kind of matters, this thing still puts out the work for me versus the quasar cannon. And for now, it's got to be the eat for the anti-tanks for this build. Now, coming up next, this is the variable of the stratagems. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Now, hear me out, though, on the jump packs. I know some of y'all are going to be like, oh, I don't like jump pack, I'm leaving. Just hear me out. This is the variable of the build. So this is one where I would just depends on my mood. Like, I actually think the jump pack is very solid for this build because remember how we were talking about the Las-16 can overheat? Well, when things like that happen, whenever your gun is overheating, like you don't have to reload yet, you just have to cool down your weapon. This jump pack allows me either to disengage, get far away, and gives me time to recharge my weapon per se, cool it down, right? And then re-engage. Or I'm engaging to a higher ground spot, and especially on these polar missions where there's a lot of ridges and whatnot, you can go up and down and up, so forth, right? Let your creativity take the best of work here. This backpack slot is just so solid, and I encourage you, if you have not tried the jump pack yet, give it a try. If you don't like it, well, here's another option for you. And you'll see kind of where I'm going with this. It's going to be I'm going the wrong way. It's going to be the orbital rail strike cannon. So if you don't like the jump pack, the rail cannon strike is my replacement for the jump pack, solely due to the fact that if your eats are down, you don't want to use your 500 kg bomb, then use this on a 210 second cooldown. It'll knock out a Bile Titan, at least weaken it if it's a fresh Bile Titan, then allows you to give you some time to stagger, get away from what you're trying to run. Primarily for me, it is going to be the Bile Titans, as I'll use my eats for the chargers and not try to use this on the chargers. I'll try to use more of the rail cannon for the Bile Titans. So for me, that is going to be the variable pick for this build. Now, the staples for me for this build coming up for the last 2 slots are actually going to be the Napalm Airstrike. And this is slightly different from the Eagle Airstrike that I normally like to have in my build, but the Napalm Airstrike, the whole mindset for me of this build is to be just as versatile, but to be as destructive as possible. So when there's a bug breach going on, the Eagle Napalm Airstrike just puts in work. On top of that, you throw the stun grenade on them, like I've done in my my Flame Meta loadout video. It pairs just so well, and you just get a lot of kills. You get a kill streak going, and you're feeling real good as you're burning the Terminids. Now, the last slot, you guys probably have guessed it, Frosty's always a staple. The 500 kg bomb, absolutely right, never will change, because this bomb is the bomb. I know, pun intended, but it allows me to just clear the battlefield. It allows me to knock out multiple Bile Titans, not just one. If you aim it right, it's just so good. Like, what else could you say different about it? It's just a solid choice. But none other than that, it just it's not a false narrative being safe. It makes me feel safe within my build because I know that one, I can control the smaller Terminids with this loadout, but I can also knock out any bigger Terminids with the Eats or the orbital rail cannon if I decide not to do the jump pack, and then the 500 kg to basically control everything else. So talking about the gameplay style that I like to run with this loadout is the Las-16 Sickle allows me to put enough firepower downrange to knock out all the smaller Terminids and then go on cooldown. Now, if I'm being overran, I'll either pull out the Senator or the grenade pistol, which will allow me to control and then flip back out my primary weapon, the Sickle. And then any bug breaches, you throw the napalm strike, and you use your eats on chargers or shrieker nest or your spore spewers, and then your 500 kg or your orbital rail cannon to knock out any bile titans. And then if you're using the jump pack, more or less to engage, disengage, as we've seen in prior videos. So in closing, before we switch over to the gameplay, so you guys can see how I use this variable loadout, or variant loadout, I should say, you guys should definitely check out the TYL series. I've been thoroughly enjoying taking y'all's builds. So if you haven't gotten to check it out, make sure you guys check it out. I'll have the link posted down below for y'all. We also are streaming on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. EST. So make sure you guys check us out. Like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. EST. And I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to showcase these builds, and you guys check out the YouTube channel as we are slowly growing. We're almost at 100 subs. It's a big thing for the channel here, as I am currently at the point of this recording at 88 subs. I'm super excited to hit this milestone. So if you guys really like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and as always, guys, I'll see y'all in the next dive.
Put it in a higher spot, so I'm gonna try it. And if that guy's lying, his mom's a hoe.
That's fair.
This is the solemn defend democracy at any cost.
Oh, shriekers. I just whiffed all my shots on those shriekers. That was bad. Shooting the right one. Nice. Oh. Nice. There's that twofer right there. Threefer right there.
No, I can't get that.
I can't? I think I can get it then.
I might be able to get it with it.
The AMR?
No, that's not an illegal broadcast. I thought it was for a second. That was...
It is an illegal broadcast. Oh no, illegal broadcast is over here to the south.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I was shooting an illegal broadcast, but I was not.
There's something down here?
Yeah.
I did not mean to throw two, but that works.
Hello to democracy! An eagle never misses.
Oh, I didn't do what I needed it to do. The rock deflected it back. There we go.
Oh my.
Well, if anyone needs samples, I'll top off here. Screw it. Top off with a stimmy.
Tagging map.
I do this one.
200 meters.
We got Frans over here. I don't want these Frans.
Activating jump pack. Calling down a support weapon.
Kind of want to knock this thing out. Wait for this to drop.
Tagging map. South. Far.
I'm out.
Package acquired.
Two hit.
Tagging map. South.
It's a nice two hit on the Bile Titan there. Never gets old. Just smoke them like that.
Yeah, just a little harder to do sometimes, especially in the heat of...
Oh yeah, it's difficult. It is definitely difficult. Hey, I got a whole supply center over here. Ooh, super credits. I'm waiting for the 100. I feel like I have not seen 100 happen to me yet.
Like I said, it's pretty damn uncommon. But
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
come on. Oh, just fold me like an omelet.
I don't know where he died at, but I caught him over here. My apologies if that was not where you wanted to be at. Alright, I'm coming. Just sit up top and cover me. I'll do this. Did not work?
Tried. I can't hit him. I'm not accurate. Because, yeah. So now they're just in fucking stupid spots.
Dropping package.
That's highly unfortunate.
Calling
I'm
in
on
an
the terminal.
Freedom requires firepower.
I don't know why they don't allow us to put it up there, though.
So dumb. They could not touch the auto can, like all the turrets, and if they just let that happen, the turrets would be great. But if they want to make it so you can't put them in spots where most enemies can't get to them, they need to buff the fuck out of the turrets.
Yeah.
That was no word. But
To the sky!
we'll see what happens.
Well, at least it's nice and clear here. He's
Yeah.
there. He's going to go to T3. I mean, man, this is a pretty fast, mission. Where's the transformer at? Oh, yeah, let me follow the, it's right here. Say, follow the yellow line.
I'm on it.
Yeah, they're knocking that out.
Mission completion.
Probably, honestly, just start
Map updated.
hunting for, yeah, let's start hunting for the, it's called mystery places at this point.
To the skies.
Because that guy's going to knock that out. Might as well get some. Oh, wow. Wow, they really just called that in, didn't they? Yeah, they sure did. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, that's kind of poo-poo.
Oh, my gosh. That dude just naded me a question, though, I'll tell you what. What the heck? Oh, it's already dead.
Requesting air support.
Money. Not money. Interesting. Yeah, that laser will take care of it. Yeah, and the autocannon.
I got some use out of my autocannon. Yeah, that's just a funky angle to hit.
Let's just go hit these places of interest. Might as well. Gotta cut across the map. So nice. Why do I feel like say wild times? Like, why do I feel like a charger's running at me right now?
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate. I'm on it.
There's a Seif over here too. Try to do this as well.
Thief.
Give me all the XP. Explosives. Is that a mini nuke? That looks like that could be a mini nuke. That yellow one, orange one. Oh, high yield.
Package acquired.
Calling
Dropping
down a
package.
support weapon.
Bunch of smokes down here.
Sample collected.
Anything else? There's just smokes.
We got one more explosive.
All right.
Smoke down there.
Yeah. Let's go and load it up.
Yeah.
Drop in package. Engaging terminal.
Nice. Not nice.
Really? Dude was on fire too.
You've done
Oh,
your
hold on, I'm gonna napalm it.
tracked with honor.
Sending in an eagle.
Northwest, 200 meters. Log outpost.
Get some! Get some! Liberty.
Behind us too. Another patrol. Oh, gotta reload.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
I stunned him there, Zach. You want napalm him?
I don't have an napalm.
Or not napalm, your incendiary?
I don't have any incendiaries either.
How do you like this?
Alright.
I'm out. Taking map. North. Far. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Sending in an eagle. Marking location. North.
Hold on. Coming back.
This thing's just too inconsistent. Like, it's great when it works, but man, it works about
Got another patrol behind us.
like 50-50 chance of that thing actually working the way it does, or it's supposed to.
Are you aiming down sight with it?
No.
Okay, sure. Oh, I'm gonna die. Dang. I got comboed.
I try aiming high, but I don't know if that's doing anything or not.
Joining the fray.
There was a place of interest over there that I was wanting to go to.
I think we literally almost got all the places of interest.
Really?
I mean, yeah, they're almost all marked the way they should be.
Well, it's because we had the radar.
No, like if it's a diamond,
Oh, it means
that
we've
means
already
we
looked at
got
it.
it.
Okay.
yeah, but if it's that like diamond with a
Bug outpost spotted.
two
Rush.
circles under it or whatever, that means we haven't looked at it. So we've looked at just about every single one of them so far. I think there's one up here that I'm about to check that we haven't looked at. Oh, I think this is a duo door, maybe.
I'm coming.
No, no, never mind. We got it. Unless I'm
Extraction is available.
mistaken,
Dropping a
but
pin. Northwest, 300 meters.
I don't think so. Let me go check this diamond. Maybe I'm thinking.
Oh,
of it
I see what you're
backwards.
talking about. Yeah. Okay, so the bottom half of the map has. No, we haven't checked any of the most of them then, right? Look, there's
I
that
don't know.
there's
Let me
that bracket
see.
over it.
I don't know if I'm thinking of it backwards or not.
Let me see. So go ahead and look at it. I'm watching the map right now.
Yeah, this has already been opened.
Okay, so that means it's okay. So yeah, they pretty much checked everything.
Yeah, I'm surprised we don't have a little bit more samples, to be honest with you. but-
Super credit. Hopefully they're all in super credits. How far away are these guys? Ah, they're getting close. Okay, they're wanting to hit that that nest.
I'm gonna try and get set
Calling down
up.
a support weapon.
See if this theory of mine actually works, or this theory of this other guy's.
I'll wait to call in this then.
Hoping this does.
There really should be like a bank or reserve system, or being able to hold more samples. I'm not sure why we're not allowed to have more.
Advanced weaponry.
I'm gonna head up here and go help them.
It's so difficult.
Calling down fortification.
Nope. That does not work whatsoever. It's just awful. Oh, alright, alright.
Oh, I have 2 shots left in that. Need to save it.
Reloading.
Oh, I was just short. You're mine. I don't have a napalm yet. That's really unfortunate.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Tech pack inbound.
Freedom forever.
Bug tunnel breach.
How'd you like a taste of freedom?
Let me start calling that in, Zach.
How about a nice cup of liberty?
Calling in
Activating jump
extraction.
pad.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Sending down support weapon.
Requesting air support.
Oh, that's just short.
Heavy. East. Close.
Yeah, that was just short.
Heavy. Southeast. 50 meters.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
To the sky.
Damn.
Shot its stomach. The sack out. Oh, still up. There we go.
ETA T-minus 1 minute. ETA T-minus 30
Man, we put in the work this game.
Yeah, that was a really quick game where we got everything.
Solid mission, everything. Yeah, everyone played well.
20 seconds.
Unfortunately, my loadout doesn't work the way it
Keep trying. Keep trying.
I hit my jetpack directly a couple times.
Oh.
And it doesn't stick. I think it might be a different backpack he's talking about.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the
This
extraction
is
zone.
lame. I'm gonna throw a piece of chewed bubble gum on my
This is Pelican 1.
stratagem
Preparing for
ball so it
touchdown.
sticks.
Double bubble.
Wish I could.
Yeah, this is definitely this weapon's just so solid. Yeah, you get used to the wind up, but
Countdown initiated.
Once you're used to it, I really enjoy it. Oh wow!
Oh, look at this.
Wow!
Complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Wow!
Oh, so cool.
Michael Bay.
Dang, that's crazy.
Liberty has seen you through.